guys, and welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Stephanie. And today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression on Natasha Denona Sunrise Palette. I know by any means this isn't a new palette or a new launch. I just wanted to try it out for myself, and I wanted to do a first impression with you guys. If you guys want to see my thoughts on this palette, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is going to be a first impression on the Sunrise palette by Natasha Denona, and I really don't know what I'm going to do with this look. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Morgan. Just a shade right here. I'll be using that on my Smashbox shadow blending brush. I'm going to take this in my transition area. I do have my Dior concealer as a primer on my lids. All I'm doing is just putting this in my transition area. This color is pretty pigmented. I also didn't do my base just in case I got a lot of fallout on my cheek. And I know that this palette isn't new, but it is new for me. And once I saw the colors of this palette, I had to have it. And I wanted to do like a little first impressions for you guys. Next shade I'm going to take is Jasper. And I'll be taking that on my e.l.f. x J Kessa J2 brush. And I want to place this in my crease. It's a very beautiful shade. I honestly had no trouble building up this color at all. And then I'm going to go back in Morgan again and just blend out Jasper. Going back in with Jasper, deepening it up just in case if I blended it out too much. And I'm just mapping out my crease. Going back in with that same Smashbox brush. I love how beautiful these colors are. They're a slight bit powdery, and as you can tell, I'm not having a fallout though, so that's a good thing. I think I want to try out the purple shade, so I'm going to take a Glory. I'm going to use my JH40 brush. It's a smaller, more precise blending brush, and place this with Jasper. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with this look. Usually I like to have things planned out and have one eye done so I know exactly what I'm doing, but this is a little different. I don't mind it. Yeah, and these shades do match very well together. As you see, I'm not going high with it. I'm just placing it right in the crease. I'm going to go back in with Jasper again. And just mesh Jasper and Glory together. This honestly looks like a sunrise. I know that this palette's more for like spring and summertime, but I could not resist getting it. These colors are just so captivating. I definitely don't know why I haven't gotten this sooner. Should I do like a halo look or should I do a cut crease? Decisions. Let's go with a halo look. So I'm going to take the shade Clove And I'm using my Makeup Amaro E3 brush. And what I'm gonna do is place this on the outer V. Just deepening this up as much as I can. And I'm going in my inner corner as well. Go ahead and take Glory again. Blend out this edge. Go in with Jasper again. Brighten this up a bit. Of course, I'm going back in with more again, softening up any harsh lines I may see. Now I'm going in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade Rumor 2. And then going in with my flat P. Louise brush. Patting this on. I'm gonna look up a little bit. And then wherever that base touch, I'm gonna cut. Try and fill that out a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Awakening for the center. I'm gonna first use my finger. Wow, that's a beautiful shade. With a more precise brush, I'm gonna go ahead and get the corners I couldn't reach with my finger. Now with my JH brush again that I used with Glory, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this line right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my J2 brush and take Glove again and just blend out these lines. With a flat brush, I'm just gonna feather this out a little bit more. Wow, that's so beautiful. Just going back in with Glove again just to deepen up the outer and inner part of my lids. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and do the rest of my makeup and show you how to do the lower lash line. Alright guys, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade again. And I'll be taking that on a e.l.f. x J Kissa J6 brush and stamping this on my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take Glory. And I'll be using my Morphe M455 brush. And with this brush, I'm going to blend out Glove again. So all we're really doing is repeating what we did on the top on the bottom. I just feel like that makes everything look more cohesive. Now with a Madison Beer brush that she did with Morphe, I'm going to go ahead and take Jasper. and smudge out Glory. Just trying to connect everything. I like this brush just for that same reason. It just blends things out so perfectly. It doesn't really disperse that much product. Now with my JH42 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take Laurel. I hope I'm pronouncing all these shades right. And this is gonna be my inner corner highlight. I'm honestly so impressed with this palette. I believe I like this palette a lot more than the Glam palette. I just feel like the formulation on this is way different. It just feels more buttery. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Marc Jacobs High Liner Matte Gel Eye Crayon, and this is in the shade Brownie. And I'm just gonna line my upper and lower waterline. As you can tell, I already did line my upper lash line with some liner just to conceal my lash band once I put that on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara and my falsies, and I'll be right back to show you how everything looks put together. Okay, you guys, this is how everything looks with my lashes on. I did use my Baddie B lashes in the style #plastic. I love Baddie B lashes. They last a long time, and if you guys take good care of them, you can reuse them as much as you want. And this is how everything turned out. I'm honestly in love with this palette. So beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. All right, guys, and this is the final look. And if you're curious, this is the first time you guys see me with my hair straightened out. I at least like to do this once a year just so I get to see how my hair looks, and it's also nice to have a little bit of a change. Not too drastic. Obviously, I'm gonna go back to having my curly hair again. I just wanna do something different this time around. Overall, this palette is mind-blowing. I love the shades in here. They're so beautiful, so me, and I will insert a clip of the swatches of each of one of these colors just so you guys can get an idea of their payoff. But as you guys can see in the video, they are just pigment on application. It's unreal. And I believe I said this during my tutorial, but I do like this palette way more than my Glam palette. I just feel these were more pigmented, more easier to blend. I don't know, I think it's just the colors in general. They're just gorgeous. And I know this palette isn't by any means new, it's just new to me. And I was on Sephora one day and I was just looking through the palettes and looking at Natasha Denona's selection. And once I saw this palette, I had to have it and I wanted to try out with you guys so you guys can see my raw first impressions. I haven't had the chance to play or touch with it until now. This has to be my favorite palette. I haven't tried her more expensive palettes just because they are pretty expensive. I know that this is $65 and the pans in here are a little bit smaller than her original ones, which the palette size are a little bit bigger and the pans are bigger, but for $65, I definitely think this is worth it. It's just absolutely beautiful and I can definitely see myself using this palette a lot during the spring and summertime. And I can't wait to create more looks for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my first impressions. If you guys want me to do more first impressions, please leave me a comment below letting me know that you guys want me to do that more often, or just give me a thumbs up and I'll know to do more of those. Please don't forget to like this video, comment below, and also hit that subscribe button before you leave. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.